Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here, coming at you with another weekly TTM recap. These are all the autographs I've received in for the week. If you're new to this channel, what I do is I write to athletes and celebrities, World War II veterans, you name it, and ask for their autograph through the mail, which is what TTM stands for. And if you're interested in finding out how to do some of this, I do have some tutorial videos on my channel. They're just called How to Do TTMs. There's also information videos about how I print my photos and like sort my collections, all kinds of stuff on there for you. Also, there are links down below in the description of some TTM websites so you can try out some mattresses for yourself. So if you're interested, please make sure you go look down below. There's a lot of helpful links. So I guess we'll get started here with a gift that my boss gave me today. I just surprised him with another Bills autograph today, and I guess he had a Lions autograph of Dan Orlovsky from 2005, numbered to 225. It's Ultimate Collection. So I'm sure back in 2005 he was a up-and-coming prospect. Obviously, I don't think he panned out. I think I've heard of his name, like maybe as a good college quarterback. I don't know how he translated into the NFL, or if he even played in the NFL, like a snap or anything. But still cool. I don't have an autograph of him, and I'm always game to add some autographs of people I don't have. Then we'll start the TTMs here. So I got a golf return. It's coming back from Mr. Tom Weiskopf. And one of these is going to be going to Autographs for a Cure. I was thinking this one, because I've already sent him this same photo autograph for myself. So got Jack Nicklaus, who's Leo Trevino, I think, on the end there, and then I forget the other guy. His name will come to me eventually, but yeah, I figured that'd be pretty cool to send to Michael for Autographs for a Cure. I told him I'd be sending my stuff out here close to Christmas time, so that way I still have some more time to get some returns back for him. Then we got Olympic running legend Bobby Joe Morrow. I saw somebody got him back after years of waiting, and I thought, oh, I wonder if he's still at that address. So I sent it, and it came back super quick. He was in the 1956 Olympic Games. He won 3 gold medals in the 100, 200, and the 4x100 meter relay race. And yeah, he just thanks me for just the 56 Olympics is what he's in, but he just thanks me for remembering him, and he's thrilled to get some fan mail. So Bobby Joe Morrow. So he is, I believe, 85 years old, 86. So very cool. We got a baseball return. He sent some extras, which is very cool of him. Yeah, so I sent 4 photos because I found this one photo. I was like, usually I only send like maybe 2 or 3, but I saw this one photo. I was like, this would be really cool to send. So I'll point that out here in a second. So this one he signed for Bruce. This was the Dodgers, and he dated it 1973. So that's kind of cool. And this one he also inscribed for Bruce. This is for commemorating his no-hitter 1968 with the Reds. So Andrew Williams is gonna like that. And then this one was really cool. This is the photo I saw of him with Johnny Bench. I was like, I've got to send that photo. That just looks really awesome. And then I found this one, a fairly recent photo of him there in his man cave, his room. So his achievements. And here's the extras he sent. Since he signed the other 2 photos that basically are used by him, I just took like the originals and he signed them to me. So thank you, Mr. Culver. That's really cool of you. So that's a pretty awesome baseball return right there. Then so is this just a piece of paper? Got some celebrity returns. This is coming back from the UK. This is actor Nicholas Lyndhurst. This shot is from the movie Sky Bandits, which was made in 1986. It's a World War I movie. And I thought that'd be a cool photo to send to him. So that's pretty awesome to get that back. That was sent out back in June, I believe, to an agency. So little bit of a wait, but definitely well worth it. Then we have Handyman Joe from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. He signed 2 photos for me. He was also a guitarist. This is Joe Negri. So pretty cool. Get one from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I've been trying to collect a lot of those people because I remember waking up early in the morning watching some reruns, and then I'd watch Arthur and Cyber Chase and all those PBS shows back in the days. Good times. Then one of these is also going to Autographs for Akira. This is Mr. Richard Karn. It's coming back from Home Improvement, and I sent to his address in Studio City, California. He's always a pretty awesome TTM signer. That is my 3rd and final time writing to him in all my years of collecting. Oh, there's also a note from Joe Negri. Forgot to show. Make sure I leave that with that. And this one's pretty cool. I don't usually send a whole lot of like rock and roll related TTMs, but I thought this would be a cool one to get for Autographs for Akira. This is former drummer of Nirvana, Chad Channing, and he just wrote a note on the back. So that's pretty cool of him, Mr. Chad Channing. This one was kind of funny. The guy in the red shirt, he just looks like he's about stoned out of his mind or something. I don't know. Or like he just really doesn't want to be in that photo. So I picked that one out. Then we got a couple World War II ones. One's actually a surprise one. So this is World War II veteran Joseph Bone. He served in Italy, fought in Anzio, Rome, in the Po Valley, and witnessed the Mussolini's body after the people had overthrown their government and strung him up. And that's about when he arrived and saw Mussolini hanging. So he signed the back of that one, and then this cover from Life magazine, Heroes of World War II. I thought it'd be cool. So one of those is going to go to Garrett, and I just figured a picture of Mussolini makes sense for the sign. So trying to find something different than just sending like those signature cards or something like that. Then if you guys maybe remember a while back, I got a return from World War II veteran John McAuliffe, and he sent some extra items, so I wrote him a thank you letter, just thanking him for sending those things and hoping he was doing well, because he is in a rehab center. But he sent a stack of signed photos and information here, and he didn't have to do that at all. This is really cool of him, and you know, honestly, things like this is why you do TTMs. So this is really awesome. So as you can see, he's got a whole bunch of information there and a note to me. He said that he is the president and founder of the Central Massachusetts Chapter 22 VBOB. Check on the internet. You can find the something how VBOB Association. So I'll have to go Google that. I believe, if I remember right, it's like Battle of the Bulge. That's what he was in. Here he is at a museum, World War II museum, in Fort Devens Museum, Ayer, Massachusetts. There's several photos of him and some buddies. I love the one on the left, somewhere in Germany. So that's pretty cool. He was in the Battle of the Forest of the Ardennes in France, I believe, or Belgium. This is in St. Hubert, Belgium. 700-year-old cathedral. I guess it didn't he drew it in basically what it looked like, so it's pretty cool that he just vividly remembers what it looked like. And just kind of drew it in, basic sketch, because the photo didn't print out like he wanted it to. Here is just a interview of his, done by Brittany Durgan. This is I think this is dedication. It was like a World War II memorial in Washington, D.C., I believe. For that he was at, I believe is what it looks like. I'll have to read a little more. This is so the guy that I get ideas from for World War II veterans, he basically makes like a collage photo like this, and this is a copy of his, I believe. So his name is Autograph Pete. If you ever see him on Star Tiger, that's him. So thank you, Pete. You gave him an idea for more photos. Then there was this one. He was real young. And there's Worcester Honors Lost at Sea. They're in the parade. Liberation Luxembourg Medal and Grateful Nation Remembers 60th Anniversary. So that's some awards he's gotten. Liberation Luxembourg. And finally, this is ICO 347th Entry, 87th Division. This man bending down for food is John Olson. He says they did not go to La Roche. 84th Infantry Division occupied La Roche. So that's some pretty cool history right there. So thank you so much, Mr. McAuliffe. I'll definitely have to write him another thank you note. I did not expect, to get anything more back from him or anything. That's not why I wrote a thank you note. Just wanted to tell him that I appreciated him going above and beyond. And I would encourage you, anytime somebody sends you more than what you totally expected, just send them a little thank you. And sometimes you get these really awesome special replies back, and this is really cool. Now we're not quite done yet. I did get a couple care packages. Got one from Andrew Williams. And he had some extras. I've never written to this man before, but this is pretty cool. He inscribed on the back for me. It says Tom Van Gouden, former St. Louis Cardinals quarterback back in the 60s, I want to say. And I've never sent to him before. Oh, there's the inscription on the back to me. Stay cool. So Mr. Tom Van Gouden thinks I'm cool. Then we got 81 Top signed by Tony Galbraith. And then a couple Bengals players who I do not have anything of, which is really cool. Bernard Clark, and who I think is really awesome is James Brooks. I did not have anything of Mr. James Brooks. And James Brooks was a pretty good running back in his time, so that's a really cool one. So thank you so much, Andrew. He doesn't really upload as much anymore, but he still has some really cool older videos. If you guys want to check that out, I'll put his link down below to his channel as well. But he's been participating in my 70s and 90s Battle of the Decades NFL contest. He's on Team 70s, and he's been getting a ton in. I think he's got at least about half of what the other teams got. He's got at least like 20 or 30, something like that. It's a lot of TTM's returns he's gotten in. Then Nick, who I met through Star Tiger / Facebook, said he had a couple more items he wanted to send me. So some IP / TTMs he's got in. This is Mr. John Jellison. Signed this kind of like a custom drawing. And then he said that he got an autograph of Miss Valerie Harper, who passed away, I think it was this April. So it's pretty sad. I lost a lot of celebrities and athletes this year. but he sent that my way. And then this is really cool. I've tried writing to her and I've not heard anything back. I actually needed her for my burn notice project because I don't think I've bought anything for her yet. This is actress Sharon Gless, and she's plays the mother on that show. So that's really cool to check that one off the project there. It's one of my favorite shows to watch. So thanks so much, guys. I know this is kind of a long clip, but a lot of things to cover. So I will hopefully be back tomorrow with some more TTMs, and we'll do another little clip, and then we'll just string these all together for the week. So please sit back and enjoy. Talk to you later. Alright, guys, I am back for a recap from Tuesday to Friday. Was kind of slow Tuesday and Wednesday, so I just decided not to film. And then there was just quite a few things came in Thursday and Friday, so we'll recap that, and hopefully there'll be some more mail tomorrow, and I'll open that up live for you guys. So first off, we will start with an unfortunate failure. Came back, returned to sender from actor Dan Aykroyd, who of course very well known for being in Ghostbusters. Looks like there is another address for the same company in the same city, just on a different street. So I don't know why they just didn't forward it to him. Maybe that address is not good either. I gave it a shot and I was like, okay, well that sucks. So, but the only thing is, some people had sent around the same time as I did to both addresses and still got stuff back. So I'm confused why mine didn't work. I don't know if I'll try the other address or not, to be honest, but we'll see. So that did not come back successful. But we did have two successes on Tuesday. Got all actors. This is actor James Olsen. And I think the top one's from like Stargate or something like that. I don't remember. I send out so many requests, sometimes I forget like what they were in when I send to them. Then we have actress Candice Azara, who actually was very kind and included a bunch of extras here. So she signed that one for me. She signed the back of these, kind of like a postcard slash advertisement for her short stories with Michael Connelly. So she signed the back of each for me and Bruce, and she also has an Instagram. She started recently. I think it was like at Candy Azara. Where is it? I think it's on this. There it is. Candy Azara. Up there in the top right. So I went ahead and followed that, and I'll have to send her a thank you message. So when she posts, pictures from shows and stuff she's been in. And then these are the other two photos that I sent her. So pretty cool. Miss Candy Azara. So thank you so much, Miss Azara, for signing for me and Bruce. Then on Wednesday, along with I think just about everybody else in the TTM hobby, got back Greg Brock. Everybody was talking about how they got him that day, and it's all over Facebook. You see like everybody getting him back. So looks like he signed his mail all around the same time, which is cool. He does, in that first photo there, obviously he does coach, so he's busy coaching and working. So, and this is a cool one celebrating. Looks like the World Series win with Tommy Lasorda, or it could be just a NLCS victory. But nonetheless, a cool photo, something different. Then on Thursday, this is Miss Joanne Rosaza. She is a 1956 Olympic swimmer. So I printed out a cover of the Melbourne Olympics in '56, and she inscribed the back with fourth in the 100 freestyle, third in the 400 freestyle relay, which is still very good. To be competing against all those countries and coming fourth or third is still good. So very cool. She's in her 80s now, I believe. Then we got Phoenix Suns basketball legend Mark West. One of these is going autographs for a cure. So very cool. get that one. And we got actor, and I'm thinking he's also like a musician, but I could be wrong. Peter Coyote. He signed that one for Bruce, and he signed these two for me. And there's this one. He's getting an award there. This one's a kind of a recent one. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Oh, Deadwood, duh. Says it right in the background, Deadwood. So I've actually gotten a couple people back from Deadwood lately, so it's kind of cool. And then we got a UFC fighter. I saw Randy on Facebook, and he watches the YouTube channel. I don't know if he does YouTube, but shout out to Randy. Hope you're doing well. Saw he got her back. This is UFC or MMA female fighter Montana De La Rosa, and she's pretty good. And she wrote me a really nice note back, which is really cool. I just told her about how I was coaching flag football, and she said that she enjoys teaching jiu-jitsu to her kids, and she just liked my letter. So that's pretty cool. So thank you so much, Miss De La Rosa. That's really cool of you to write back. That's always awesome when you get somebody that responds back to your letter. Always, a good feeling. Then we got Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Elliot Easton. I can't remember if either one of these is going to Bruce or autographs for Akir. I'd have to check my notes. I usually send in stages, like one shipment is for somebody, one shipment for another person, so it's kind of all over the place for me. And then also I will be slowing down on the request for, I did this last year, like a couple months. I took a break right before Christmas just so I can save some money. So you probably will see the TTMs I imagine they'd slow down, unless like a bunch of them come back from years ago that I wrote. But I'll probably send one more batch out because today was payday, and then that'll probably be it until after Christmas. So just in case you guys want to know. I got Mr. Brad Childress. He is coach on the Minnesota Vikings. He signed one for me and Bruce. I think defensive coordinator, if I remember right. And then Brian Cutler. He sent a whole bunch of extras. This is really, really cool. I'm going to have to send him a thank you note. So he's an actor. He has his own production company now, which is the address I used. Here he is as Brick Mason, the TV series he was in. He sent back my SAC so I can use that. Probably use that for my thank you note, actually. So he sent this 8x10 signed to Bruce. He's got all the listings of everything he's been in. Theater, television. There's all kinds of stuff in there. So he's in Charlie's Angels, Fantasy Island, Mork and Mindy, all kinds of stuff. And then here's the one as Rick Mason. Now that's not ISIS, the terrorist group. That's something else, in case you're wondering. But thought that was kind of funny. In case you're a little confused, you're like, what? What are you sending to, Caleb? That's just Joanna Cameron as ISIS. So. Or it might be ISIS, honestly. Pronounces that one. And he just signed my letter. And then he signed the same photos as me. And paid for shipping, obviously, which was very cool. He didn't have to do that, but really awesome of Mr. Cutler to do that. So that's awesome. Then I purchased a couple autographs from Cure Michael. Also, I'll put a link down below if you want to see where some of my autographs will be going here soon. I told him I'd be sending them here close to Christmas time. So I bought a couple ones I thought would be really cool. First off is this signed 4x6 of Hall of Famer Jerry West, and Elgin Baylor's there. It's not signed, but I've seen some people get Jerry West back. I may have sent to him, I don't remember, or may have looked into sending him. I've never gotten him back, obviously, or got an autograph of him. So I thought that'd be cool to buy it. It was only $15. I think that was a bargain. This next one, also this 8x10, is also only $15. This is for my kind of my Walking Dead project. I try to pick up a few actors and actresses that were in that whenever I can. But this is John Bernthal, and he signs a lot in in person at Comic Cons and stuff, but I cannot find an address that works for him. TTM. I have tried, and I have not heard back. Maybe it'll come back years from now. Who knows? But for $15 for both of these, $30 for both of those really cool autographs, I figured that was honestly a good deal, and it goes towards a good cause to help some people. So make sure you go check out Autographs Work Here. Link to the website is down below, or you can just go to simply autographsworkhere.com. And that is run by the network, which I'll also put his link right below it as well. Then got unfortunately another return to sender today. This is Friday. Actor Sean Bridgers. He's the man on my right there. Or let's see if I can, right there, that guy. I have gotten the other guy in there, but I'm starting to think that I don't know where I got the address from. I don't know if that was even it at all. I thought he was in California. So I could have completely wrote down the wrong address. I don't know. I'll have to double check that one, but apparently, I mean, somebody just got him, so it's kind of weird why that would not work. Then we got NFL Hall of Famer. I believe he does require a donation for the Hall of Fame inscription, or you have to at least ask him. But it's Mr. Harry Carson, but he'll usually sign for you for free, at least a couple. But the inscription might be require a donation, or you have to at least ask, which I don't usually ever ask. If they want to inscribe whatever they want, it's fine by me. Then we got actress Amy Allen, famously known for playing I can't read that, Alia Secura Jedi. She sent that card to me. It's a custom of hers. I sent her the photo. There's a surprise, there wasn't that much for her. I was trying to see if I could find something different, just to stand out a little bit more than just the usual. Like, basically a lot of people just send that photo to her, so I was like, I wanted to see if I could find something different for her, but I didn't. So went with that like a model shot, I guess. And final one, coming back from Amber Cope, which looks like she had her sister sign, which is really cool. I've gotten her sister, I think, last year or earlier this year, and thought about sending to Amber Cope, but wasn't sure if I do or not. So that's really kind of Miss Amber to get her sister Angela Ruck to sign. So two twin sisters who race. So that's really cool. And then she wrote back a nice letter. Thank you for the nice letter and for being a fan. So thank you, Miss Cope and Miss Ruck. So that is everything. I know it's kind of another long clip, but hey, mail week is good so far. So I will hopefully be back tomorrow, and we'll open up some mail for you guys and see what we got and end out this video. So thank you all for watching so far. I'll see you in just a second. Alright, so sadly it does not appear there is any mail today for Saturday, which is kind of weird, but I've gone down to the mail now twice, and there's been nothing. So I'm going to assume that there's no mail today on Saturday, so sadly won't be a live mail opening. But I do hope that you enjoyed this TTM weekly recap, and again, I just want to reiterate that you would go check out the links down below. Lots of great resources for you and tools to help you in your TTM endeavors, and also some good channels for some entertainment purposes and some TTM ideas for you. So just if you go look down below, and those links below for you. Lots of work is put into those links, so really love it if you guys go check them out. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. I do hope you have a great rest of your weekend. I gotta do either oil change sometime this weekend or next weekend. It's supposed to snow here pretty soon here in Colorado, so it's winter time already. So I'll see you guys hopefully next week. So talk to you later. Bye.